So my next project is I'm going to be growing snow peas in the greenhouse. I know it's late in the season, but I have enough time to get them growing. And just in case it has some weather issues, I'm actually going to do a trellis right here. I'm going to set my snow peas right up here in a pot, and once they come up, I'm going to run them up. I'm going to run them up some old fencing that I had. So now my trellis is all set up. As you can see, I've changed my clothes because it's 2 days later. Because I had to soak my seeds. I left them in a little longer than they needed to be, more than 48 hours. And look what happened. They sprouted. So these guys are ready to go. Now I've already added water to my dirt. When planting seeds, some seeds you really need to go in and pre-water. It wasn't really necessary to do it with these, but I tend to just pre-water out of habit. Now with some seeds, you really don't have to pre-water, especially with these because they're pretty heavy. With some seeds like tomato plants, broccoli seeds, cauliflower seeds, they're so small that it's better off if you pre-water your soil. That way when you do water it, you aren't washing it from its position. You're not washing it up, you're not washing it down, it's staying where it is. But I pre-water out of habit, so bear with me. These seeds really need to go down about an inch deep. So, since my trellises are already set up, I'm loving this. I might actually take it and hang it over the pots. That way, as these grow up, they go straight to it. Otherwise, let's see how this works out. And like I said, these seeds can go about an inch deep. Not really so much into measuring, but I have a pretty good idea. And I don't think it's a huge issue, especially since they've already started to come up. So digging out my holes. I love big seeds. I really do. Because they're so much easier to deal with. Don't really worry about having them wash away. I have a lot of seeds, so I'm not going to, well, I might put 2 in each hole. I'll kind of wait and see how many I have left over towards the end of this process. They say plant them 1 inch deep, but these guys have already germinated. So I am still going about an inch deep, but I don't necessarily think that that's priority. I already got my hose dug out over here. I know this is a little late in the season for some people, but for others, I personally have plenty of time for these seeds to come up, grow some nice long healthy vines, and give me some snow peas. And one thing you may have noticed, I haven't mentioned anything about adding fertilizer to these. These snow peas really don't need much fertilizer at all. So I am going to add a little, but I'm not going to overkill. Once they're planted like that, just brush some dirt over it, cover up the little holes, let them come on up. And according to the packaging, as long as I take care of them well, these should come up and be producing and ready to harvest within 58 days. So where I am, I still have plenty of time. And one thing I did that's given me a little extra confidence in growing these this time of year is I'm planting them in the greenhouse. So even if we get a cold night or so, these plants should still do really well. I'm pretty much assured that these will germinate and produce me lots of snow peas. I love snow peas. I just eat them raw, absolutely fantastic, or put them on a salad. And it also shows the importance of planting certain seeds that germinate quicker and produce a harvest quicker, so you don't have to worry so much about harvest time. Now let's get out there and get a little dirty. And if you're enjoying some of my videos and tips on gardening, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification button so you see my next video coming up. It's going to be a blast. Now let's get out there and get a little dirty. Now that's a perfect trellis. No extra work necessary.